Live. Live.
And so last week, real quick, I flipped the switch and we started off on Instagram Live, and then when it died off, I switched to TikTok Live, which probably was a smart move because on TikTok Live we had like 600 people at one point on there, and I noticed that after when we ended live. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that again. So all right, here we go. We're going live on IG. We're live on IG now.
Hey. Good evening, everyone. I'm singing. I'm having a great time.
And I'm singing.
And cut.
That's that. It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. Comix podcast.
Yeah.
I'm hosting this evening. I'm very excited, as you can tell. And my person helping me out this evening is Andres. And of course, we've got Esteban here, Luis, and Ash, of course. So tonight, who's going to be showing us the drink? Who's got a drink this evening? There it is.
I like that. It's all fucking, you can't even see it. It's called Smog City Brewing Company, or Andres has always helped me because he probably already knows about this.
You got it. You're good.
Smog City Brewing Company. It's an IPA. As you guys know, in the fucking 140 shows, I am not real great with IPAs, so I'm going to try it. As always, I'm doing it with my Evan Williams trusty. It is hoppy, citrus, and classic. 1%. No, I'm sorry, that's for the fucking planet. 7.2 alcohol. 7.2 alcohol.
Sorry, that's for the fucking planet.
60% water. No, that's planet Earth.
That's about it.
No, totally wrong.
Our flagship IPA is classically West Coast with notes of orange, tropical fruit, and floral honey. Lightly toasted caramel, malt balances, hop lover's paradise. I'm not sure. That just sounds like thick. You know what I mean?
It's not thick.
You know what I mean? Thick.
You'll get piney.
Piney indeed. I can't handle IPA.
It's like,
you're on your own.
So it's
This is it has length, you know.
it's like, and a lot of heart. A lot of heart.
It's really girthy how I prefer it.
No, come on. It's like chewing bread. I don't understand why IPAs exist. Do you want
the more your mouth fills, the more it throbs in your mouth, you know?
I get that.
Wow, you went there. You really did.
It just ends with that explosion.
You know what? In all honesty, I'm not an IPA person, but if it's a like a beer only kind of place, I usually only have like blondes because it's not all gross.
Hell yeah.
This is kind of good. I think the citrus kind of balances out the things I don't like about it.
But I mean,
would you recommend it?
Blondes are crazy.
I would recommend it as sorry, Steph, I didn't mean to step on your joke. I would recommend it as something you're going to chill with. I'm not sure, like if you're a true beer connoisseur, if this might be your thing. I might like it because I like Corona. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
wait a minute now. Coronas can be good. Coronas can be
I love Corona, but I'm saying I'm not to a beer connoisseur that, you know, you show up with Corona and they fucking throw
get out.
Got to at you. Yeah, get out. Especially if you go to Esteban's, get out.
Fuck you.
I drove 2 hours to get here.
Corona. You know you hate Corona.
I never said I hate Coronas. That's bullshit. I said I don't like Heineken.
Oh, okay.
Those are not even remotely the same
He
kind
said,
of beer.
he didn't have a problem with the Corona. He had a problem with you.
Ooh, wait a minute.
But it's the funny part is about that is that I've told him this a few times, like I don't like Heinekens, but thanks, you know. And the twice he showed up to my house bringing Heineken. Like, this is for you.
What does that mean,
like,
though? More for me.
It was a setup the whole time, obviously.
It sounds like it's shit.
Okay, so this evening we're gonna play a few rounds of hot seat, where at any point I might call your name and ask you a question. You got to give me the first answer. It's gonna be a little getting to know you kind of vibe. I also got a couple couple cards from Black Card Revoked. Cards that I think would work with any group of people who might have Black friends as well. I think it'll work for everybody. I think we're gonna be all right. Have a little good time.
And that was their last show.
Before we're canceled. So, Andres,
Yes.
first topic, please.
First topic is there's been Jonathan Majors news.
Right out the gate. Well, as everyone probably knows at this point, Jonathan Majors has found himself in some hot water around alleged assault. And there was a few assault and harassment charges. Twitter has been a buzz. Facebook has been a buzz. It's been everywhere on every timeline. You guys been seeing this?
Yep.
It's real weird how it was like assault. Never mind.
Right?
And then, like 2 days later, back to assault. Like it was just
Right? Like he got arrested, got arraigned, went back, got out. Now he's back in again. I can't keep the time.
What ended up happening, or I think either the DA or she got a lawyer, and that's the person that said that all those other statements were coming from Jonathan Majors' lawyers. They weren't coming out from either the prosecutor or her side. So whatever was coming out was not truthful, I suppose, or at least not the whole story.
try to put out the fire, huh? Before it gets too crazy.
I saw some crazy text messages that had me thinking.
I told you I was sorry.
This is right. This was so they were kind of sketchy. I was like, who talks like that? Who talks like that?
I didn't see
But,
them.
but for those who
I
haven't
didn't
seen
see
it,
those.
is there anything that alleged texts? Is there anything you could say, like ones that you've seen?
Oh, I saw something. I've been on Twitter. I've been following this on Twitter a lot. So don't quote me because I'm getting most of my information from Twitter. Then I'll go Google a couple articles. But I saw something like where she's like, I didn't want them to do this. I'm so angry they came and got you. I don't want to press charges. And I was like, I'm getting confused because it's like he called the cops and then she reported she was hurt. And then she went to the hospital with visible marks. So who decided to press the charges?
I think I don't think I think technically the DA doesn't need her to press charges. They would need her to testify as proof of what happened. But if she has marks and they believe it happened because of that, they don't need to have the proof there in the marks. So
That's true.
that's
So the state is just choosing to prosecute based on the eyewitness report of
their evidence or what they witnessed.
I pulled up one of the most recent text messages that got released, and
Okay.
I'll read it and then I'll give it right back to you, Mose.
Got it.
There's three sets of messages, but for the sake of time and not taking up, it's not good podcasting for me to just be searching shit.
No, for sure.
So this is the last one. Please let me know you're okay. Please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assured me that you won't be charged. They said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and that they knew we had a fight. I'm so angry that they did that.
Oh man.
And I'm so sorry that you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens. Make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. It's my fault. I only just got out of the hospital. Just call me when you're out. I love you.
Oh Jesus.
Then the follow-up text message is, they just called again to check on me, and I reiterated this was not an attack. They do not have my blessing to press any charges being placed. I read on the paper that they gave about a strangulation, and I said point blank, this did not occur and should be removed immediately. The judge is definitely going to be told this. She ensured this to me. I know you have the best team and there's nothing to worry about. I just want you to know that I'm doing all I can in my end. I also said, tell the judge to know that the origin of the call was to do with me collapsing and passing out and is not your worry as my partner due to our communication prior, out of care.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
That's
So Ted,
all over the
that
place.
does sound a little guilty of like, I'm sorry, baby. Like,
Ooh,
I don't know.
that's a
But it's
messy
also-
way to fight. That's a messy way to fight.
It's also
Now,
weird
keep
that
in
it's
mind
like
that
hey, it's not your fault. They just put my knuckles back into place. Just want you to know I'm doing great, blah blah blah. Oh, they fixed my ankle. Like, wait, what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean? Like the things that she's throwing in.
Especially the part with her saying like, "Oh, we're called because I passed out." It's like, what the fuck you pass out from?
Yeah.
People don't fucking pass out regularly.
Not
Speak
just
for
her,
yourself.
It's like diabetes or something.
She had marks. They saw marks.
On her
So
neck.
what's going on?
Yeah.
And they admitted
And
to
she's like, it's
fighting.
my fault. I grabbed your phone. I know you get crazy when I touch your phone.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
Oh, that's not good.
That's
That's not a good reason to do
Come on,
anything.
yeah, I mean, we don't know. Nobody was there, but yeah, it doesn't look good. So I was gonna defend Jonathan Majors, but reading that text message really changed my mind.
Just in case.
You know,
it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
All I wanted to say is there's and I've quoted the show before. It's a TV show on Netflix called Criminal. Particularly the UK version of Criminal. There's like 3 different ones, and every episode has a different big name actor that does it. And they're like one shots. It's like an anthology series. You don't have to watch them all to follow a story. It's like they're doing these different
like Black Mirror.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a court proceeding show, and most of it takes place in an interrogation room. So Kit Harington of Game of Thrones fame is in an episode, and he gets accused of rape. The end of the episode, he was found not. It ended up being that he was not guilty, but the whole episode you think he is like, you think he's just a piece of shit. And then at the end of the episode, he has this really fascinating monologue, which has actually stayed with me, which is him saying, when a police raided a friend of mine's house and they found out that wasn't the house they were supposed to break into, they replaced the furniture, they replaced the door, they paid for all the damages.
Right.
What are you going to do about my damages? And they're like, what are you talking about? There's like, you have ruined my life. He's like, all everybody is ever going to hear is that there were allegations that I raped somebody.
Yeah.
Those charges were dropped because I'm innocent. But how are you going to fix my life? And he was like very animated, and just it made such a compelling point of like, if you get accused, that's just as bad as doing the thing, which is what his argument was. He's like, I can't go back to working there. Everybody, if you arrested me in front of all my coworkers, and they're all like alleged rape, like, and so then when I initially saw this story and that the charges were dropped, I was looking at it through that sympathetic eye of like, this poor dude is going to lose. He lost all these like acting, like army dropped them for his like commercial campaign. And I was just like, oh, that's such a bummer. Like he's really popping right now. Like, and but then he's also popping people. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, but it's like, but I was just looking at it through that angle. But then the text messages that his attorney released, it's like, it kind of looks incriminating to him, but
it doesn't look good. I'm not sure what they thought, if they thought that was a good move. I'm not sure that's doing what they think it did.
Agreed. He's like, see, everybody knows I get crazy when we touch my phone. Like,
wait a minute, it's not a reasonable argument.
No.
But it's interesting that you talk about like the idea of the far-reaching consequences of being guilty in the court of public opinion. On Twitter, I'm seeing this kind of common idea of believing the victim, even if they might be a liar, before believing the person being accused. More like, I'd rather be on the side of someone who lied than be on the side of someone who committed assault. It's kind of an interesting, idea to say out loud.
I think that's an overcorrection, and quite rightfully so, in that for years, how many times did a woman say I was raped, and like, Bill over in accounting, that guy's the nicest, and then nobody believed him, or a cop saw a successful guy, blah blah blah, and raped somebody. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, I get it. I just more think the news is in the accusation, but should he be found guilty, it's going to be like, oh, never mind. But it's going to be days and floods and floods and floods, and but there's not that same flood of, hey guys, never mind, I'm so sorry, like, what, this is what happened, like, you know what I mean? Not in this case. I'm just saying for anything Luis, what's the one? I'm not trying to take on a tangent. This is kind of a similar situation. What's the one where the woman, they thought she was being followed, but then they found her in like a water thing in the hotel?
Oh, the Hollywood
Cecil,
Adrenaline.
Cecil
Right.
Hotel.
Okay.
Cecil Hotel.
So
Thank you.
there was a goth guy that stayed there 2 weeks prior. Flood of kill
He was
yourself.
the singer in the band.
Right.
Yeah.
Kill yourself. No, just a whole bunch of fucking shit. They found him not guilty. Fucking nothing. No, hey, dude, I'm so sorry. Nothing. Like, it's all in the hate. Like, they'd rather just stick with that.
Man.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take that over. It just,
Well, 'cause
that
it's easier.
it sucks.
It's easier to point the finger than to assume the person is lying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, like Mosby was saying, it's like, okay, they're gonna go ahead. They would rather be on the side of the liar and wait and see if everything is okay, because to them that's the safest bet, you know, because at the end they can quickly flip their script and go, oh well, they were a liar, so you know, whatever, you know, and then they're done with it. They wash their hands of it. But if it turns out that they are lying, it's difficult for them to kind of see that point of view. You know what I mean? Like, they just completely lost everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, just like to Luis's point, it's like, yeah, to that show Criminal, that it's makes perfect sense. Like, what are you gonna fix for me? How are you gonna fix this for me? Because now to everybody, I am the alleged. I allegedly did this. So now people are gonna see me as like, well, allegedly, like, is there still a possibility that this person can still do it? You know, and not to mention, like, yes, Jonathan Major is starting to pop off everywhere right now. He's got movies coming out and everywhere. He's Kang the Conqueror. We don't know for how much longer now, because Disney could go ahead and jump the gun and say, all right, sorry, dude, but you're out. You know,
I heard they already did. I heard they already called him to the office for a meeting.
If they did it to Johnny Depp, they were definitely gonna do it to him.
They did
I'm
it
just
to
saying,
Depp.
man.
He said jump the gun. I was like, no pun intended. They did that to James Gunn.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I have a counterpoint to what you and Luis are going.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to celebrities, what does a woman get from accusing someone? If they're a popular celebrity, they're going to have their fans go after them, whether it's online, find their personal information, send them death threats, hate messages, track them down at work. So what is the point of like lying about assault or a rape or something like that? Like they're not getting anything out of it, but they're not going to get money. They're not going to get a deal to come out to interview.
Well,
Who's going to pay them? Like Oprah's going to pay somebody to come tell me your rape story, your physical assault story?
Not necessarily, but like to make it go away. Be like, hey, here's this.
Yeah, sure, to make it go away.
But we getting into some risky time.
I mean, no, it's a possibility. I'm not saying that is what's happening, but I mean, it's not completely unheard of.
It has happened.
Some back office dealing.
No, but to that point, in our comments right now, we've got Diana saying Jesse Smollett changed the way that people perceive victims and people who play victim.
That part.
So there's that too.
Fortunately,
very true. We saw how that
believed it for a while until video evidence and all that other stuff came out. And it sucks because too, one last thing I'll say about this is, as self-important as people feel they are,
right? Even
if anybody is found innocent, their one little I gave it this much thought. The cops probably whatever. They probably did it anyway. They just didn't catch him. You know what I mean? Like you know how people are like I watch a lot of true crime, and you know, it was the wife that did it, and it really wasn't the wife, it was like his girlfriend or whatever, and like they still look at her like she did it, even though it was like everything points to her. You know what I mean? Like just things like that.
Yeah.
It sticks with you.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's shift this energy.
I'll tell you another thing.
Let's shift gears. I'm not digging this.
Right, let's shift this energy. But since we talked about a Marvel villain, Luis, let's go hotspot. Who do you want to be the next big bad if Kang doesn't happen?
Kingpin.
Elaborate.
Vincent D'Onofrio, I think, is an amazing. Did I say his name right?
Yes.
Is an
D'Onofrio.
Like World Eater though?
Nope. I was
is an
gonna say, Big
amazing
Bad.
is an amazing actor. And I can see him being like the puppet master for like this league of villains to kind of like set it up, and so it would be a fight of into like a global scale, and so it would be wouldn't necessarily be like him versus all the Avengers. He'll get fucked up, but like it's more of a of like him orchestrating, like, so there would be this like for the final film, all the Avengers, they're all busy with all these different villains. They're all essentially working with him, kind of like what we've seen Doctor Doom do in the comics, of like him kind of being the head person of all these different things.
Sure.
So he just has the smarts of like black market dealing, that type of shit, to really, I think, to really just make that feel very threatening, kind of very Court of Owls-ish, where it's like it's this evil that's in the city that you don't know is there, but you have an inkling is there. And yeah,
Right.
so but again, to see Vincent D'Onofrio behind all that, and the way he talks and his monologuing just sounds so menacing. Like, it doesn't have to be the strongest dude there.
Right.
It could very just be like the smartest, most cunning one there.
This coming from Mr. Vincent D'Onofrio isn't coming back. Yeah.
I forgot about that, bitch.
Bitch, I never forget. Fuck you.
Damn.
So this is a throwback. This is a throwback comment. So I want to say like episode 10. There was there was a conversation. There was rumors at the time that Daredevil was going to come back, and I said there is no way. And if it does come back, it is not going to be Matt. Fuck, what's his name? Charlie Cox. Thank you. And then Andres doubled down. He's like, not only is Charlie Cox going to come back, he's like, I'm betting you right now, Vincent D'Onofrio is going to come back. And then he's like, I think you also said Punisher.
I did.
And then you're like, and I'm even going to throw a slide vote, and I'm going to say Foggy and Karen Page. So far it looks like Karen Page and Foggy. It's confirmed that they're not coming back, but everybody else is. And so
wait a minute. There is potentially a reason why that they are not going to be in the first season of Daredevil Born Again.
Oh,
it's supposed to be taking place during the blip, and apparently Karen and Foggy got blipped.
They got blipped. Oh, yeah. That's okay. That's better. Although I'm not excited for Karen. Not excited for Karen.
I like Deborah Ann Wall.
I don't.
I really do.
No offense. Well, you know what? She's good in other things. I just didn't like Karen. I did not like Karen.
She was a grounded character. I dug her. Like, it was just you saw the show through like her perspective. She was like a human in this crazy world. But the bet is it was this really hot sauce that we had purchased, and it was like, I'm gonna take a shot for each character that he gets right. I will take a shot. I was so confident that it wasn't gonna work. So it turns out now it looks like all of them. And then Andres said that he would take one for everyone that he didn't get right. So right now it looks like he might be scoring a perfect score.
Right now, let's just say until it's confirmed, Andres has got to take 2 and you've got to take 3.
Okay.
So let's leave it at that.
Wait,
somebody write this down.
And then Ash
by the way,
what's Andres' 2 though?
Foggy and Karen, because they haven't.
Okay, but he doesn't have to, because that's not fair. That's not, unless someone else plays Foggy, then yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. If it comes to that point where someone else plays Foggy, then that's obviously a for sure, like, okay, Andres has to take a shot. But for now, let's just say that Andres has to take 2 shots, and Luis and you, Ash, have to take 3.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Really drunk, and like, I'll do it. I'll do it, dude. Fuck it.
No, he said he'll do whatever the losers do. So that means he has to take all 5. Like, I would take 3 and he would take the 2. Like, yeah, it'd be not good. So we're gonna have ulcers.
So we'll make sure to keep the Pepto close by for Ash and very close to a toilet.
Definitely. Okay, Andres, next subject.
Next subject this is barely our second subject we're going to. Liv Tyler Jones, the cast of Captain America 4.
Coming back to Betty Ross.
Yes, ma'am.
She's so boring.
How dare you?
You're talking shit about my Arwen? How dare you?
She's boring. You know, she's kind of just like very dry in all her characters for me.
What?
I sound like a hater all the time, don't I? I'm always like, I don't like it. I'm always like,
Well, it's
I
gonna be
don't know,
hard for her to be
she's
dry as that character.
Is she coming back to play Red She-Hulk or Heartbeat? I heard it's possible with either one of those.
It is going to be either one of those, but I think the fans are leaning more towards her being Red She-Hulk.
Well, that's
Fair
not gonna
enough.
matter.
Maybe it'll be more lively. Maybe I should be more optimistic.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're going to have grumbling Harrison Ford as, Thunderbolt Ross.
Too old.
Wait.
Right?
Oh, John Hurt's gone, huh?
Huh?
Yeah, he passed away. He passed away
Okay.
after or in between. Was he in Infinity War?
But she's
No, he
Wait.
was in Civil War. It was Civil War.
no Banna's Betty is
Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I got confused.
Yeah.
And that was Sam Elliott.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now
Yeah.
I'm
Wait, Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott was Thunderbolt Ross in the Eric
Oh,
Bana
yes,
version
yes.
of the Hulk.
Yes. Oh, remember Eric Bana's? Dang. Remember the hulked out poodle? Why? Why? Who said you know what we need? You know what we
now
need?
now that we said it out loud, I think Eric Bana would make a great fucking Bruce Wayne. Nothing?
Okay.
All right.
Just dead
I
silent.
love Eric Bana, but I don't. Not if you're trying to start a young.
Oh,
That's
well.
true.
Yeah.
They're definitely going back young. I
Yeah.
don't know. I
You
don't know.
want a late 30s Batman, early 40s?
Well, if we
Do
go
that.
by this week, when we get to it, Superman's fucking has a backpack. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? That guy is not Superman. We'll get to that. Sorry.
He's so angry about it. Like I really want to hear his
So
point of view on
fucking
that. He's very
stupid.
passionate.
Unless
about
you're doing Young Justice, then go for it. Let's do it.
Justice.
Young Justice.
Young Justice.
Young Justice would be fun. I'd watch that for sure. Okay. Ash, you're in the hot seat. If you had to follow one bad guy, you got to join his league, you got to rock with him, you got to roll with him. And you had to choose between Magneto or Killmonger, who you choose?
Ooh.
Magneto.
This for Ash. We're putting Ash on the hot seat.
He's thinking real long.
You're thinking a little too long.
Well, I'm thinking long because it's not like Joker where I'm just gonna die for the sake of dying. It like both have a goal.
Hmm.
After watching Wakanda Forever, like I don't know, it was really an interesting choice to choose. That's her connection, or that's what she needed to get the job done as Black Panther, is how I took that. That's why she didn't choose her mother or her father or her brother.
Didn't make a lick of sense.
Really?
No, I'm so
I thought it made
angry.
sense.
I'm
It did-
so angry
it
I
did
conjured
make
Killmonger. No.
Once it happened and it turned to the mom, then it kind of like, oh, like you thought you wanted revenge and now man, I get it. And it's also like fucking you have a chance for Michael B. Jordan to be in your movie.
Basically, we know what we love. We know what the people want. Bring him back.
And fucking A, man, like I fuck, these is why the tangents always happen.
Yeah.
I always love that somebody didn't
Why?
outgrow their fucking character and they just like, oh yeah, I'll come back. Sorry. I will go Magneto because at least it means I also have powers, mutant powers.
That's so selfish. That's the most selfish.
Yeah, I mean, it's not with Magneto, it's us, and with Killmonger, I'm just in his army.
Mm.
So unless it's like, I'm fucking blanking on every fucking Marvel villain ever. Unless I'm and I work with him,
Mm.
I'm just in his army, then I'm like nothing. But at least even in X-Men 1, like there's Toad, there's look how much he loves Mystique.
Brotherhood.
It's like a
Brotherhood
daughter.
of the
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
Yeah. So like I would go Magneto only for that. But if it's a like they both wanted equality, so it's like a whole one wanted to be king. I gotta go Magneto. Because at least if I die, it's like it was for something.
It's
It was for a cause.
Yeah.
noble death.
It wasn't for him to be king, it was for
Got
us
it.
to be equal.
Got it. Not bad. Andres?
Next topic.
The last time I'm gonna get a question for so long.
The next topic is Lena Headey is going to star in Kurt Sutter's next series on Netflix called The Abandons.
The Abandons. Who's got the synopsis? Give me some details.
It's supposed to be a Western series. That's all we know so far.
Yeah.
I like Lena Headey. I'm in.
I like Kurt Sutter.
Wait. It's not going to be like Westworld, is it?
No, I don't believe so. I
I
think
don't
it's
think
an
so.
actual Western, not a
Actual Western.
sci-fi
It's
Yeah.
ish.
It's not hidden.
Kurt
side.
Sutter. Yeah, Kurt Sutter seems to have more of the grounded shows. You know what I mean? Sons of Anarchy, Mayans. You know,
The Shield,
Great shows.
Bastard?
Yeah. Huh?
The Bastard Executioner or the
the
Yeah.
Bastard Executioner.
Bastard something, right?
Yep, that one too.
That one didn't last very long. That was, I think, only one season.
it
Fucking
was.
Was. I didn't
beautiful.
watch it because it was only one season. I was like, I don't want to get into it and it'd be great, and then it's just over. Like Taboo, like what they did to
Visually, it was beautiful.
us. Mm.
See,
Okay.
and that's another. It just adds on to the list of shit that I need to watch. Like that's one. Taboo's another one.
Taboo
You
was
know.
good. So good. I was so sad when they didn't give that second season. It was set up for something so dope. And I mean, can Tom Hardy do no wrong? Oh, it was
You
great.
cannot.
I've seen him do wrong. It's called Venom.
Yeah, any
You ever
Venom.
seen Venom?
I'm gonna say
And I like
any
Venom.
Damn it.
Literally
I
any
was-
Venom, pick one.
I was
Yeah.
trying to make sure I was hoping nobody would say it.
Legend is
Comic book
beautiful.
podcast. Of course we're gonna say.
Legend is beautiful though.
I wanted to love it. I really wanted to like Venom. I couldn't.
I knew when they said it was gonna be Sony that it was good.
Venom.
Hey, but he's in jujitsu now, so he will fucking wreck you, Luis.
You will kick your ass.
You'd wrecked me before. Have you seen him in Warrior?
He's pretty agile.
Yeah. There's
But
no way
yeah.
I'm gonna fight Bane.
Real
Pretty
quick,
much.
with the end of Spider-Man, do you think that's gonna attach to another Brock, or do you think it's gonna be a different version of Tom Hardy?
I think it was just a dump. That's all it was. That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it dumb?
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
The symbiote is now in their universe, so if they decide to use it, they can do it without incorporating Brock or Tom Hardy's Brock.
Yep, Eddie.
That's what I took it as.
Yeah.
Like it's like an open playground because they
Who's in
didn't.
the Venom suit now? Who's Venom now? We're all to the phones.
Wait. Oh, who's Venom? And I mean, there
Who's the
there
current
isn't.
Venom?
The
There isn't
current
an Eddie
Venom
Brock yet.
run is Eddie Brock again, but it
Yeah.
was Flash Thompson for a while without
There it
legs.
is. I was like, there it is.
But as of the run right now is Eddie
Yeah.
Brock again. Yeah.
Was
He's,
it?
cured
Flash
of
Thompson
cancer.
was. Yeah. Flash Thompson was anti-venom, right?
Anti-Venom was Brock. Flash Thompson, so they weaponized, long story short, they weaponized the symbiote.
Yeah.
Flash Thompson was a war hero, blew off his legs, and then it's like, hey, you have the mental ability to keep the symbiote under control. So then when he would wear the symbiote, it like gave him symbiote legs. So he was able to be like a special ops dude. But whenever he would lose control, very Hulk-like is where you would see him visually look like Venom that we are used to seeing with the big tarantula logo on the chest.
Oh, right on.
But when
Okay.
he would be in control, he just looked like a Black Ops
Assassin.
soldier. Yeah.
Okay.
You see, this Black Venom, this Venom.
Easy.
No, you were talking about the suit. I'm sorry.
Stupid.
This Venom,
Whoa.
Tom Holland's Venom. Flash Thompson is like 5'2". Like
Yeah.
that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's not gonna.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's gonna have to be an Eddie Brock or an Eddie Brock in their universe. So
Yeah.
He's still too
Dude, if
young.
it was
He
Brock
didn't come across
Lesnar
it.
and just don't give him any lines.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Lesnar
still too-
smash.
It's too early
Like
on
regular
in
skin?
the story because
Just have that half a face with just this being Brock.
Go ahead, Andres.
I was going to say that it's still too early on for Peter to meet Eddie Brock because he met him when he was already working.
Oh, that's true.
For the bugle, yeah.
Doesn't have his job yet.
Unless they decide to go the ultimate route, ultimate Spider-Man, and he was much
Oh,
younger.
true.
He died
Yeah,
when he was
yeah.
in high school. Yeah.
Dang.
It's weird to see him in Uncharted where he's supposed to be a full-grown man, and it's like, no.
Yeah. He's like a bartender and shit.
Yeah, right? Like, no.
What are you, 10?
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be over
Yes, I am.
25
I
to
sure
be a
am.
bartender, bro. Like, come on.
I still really enjoy that movie though. It was fun.
Yeah,
It
me
was good.
too.
Okay, Andres. Next topic.
Next topic is Ryan Coogler to bring back the X-Files.
Woo! 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 This is my victory because I'm so excited. I have been needing like a fringe fix for a
Yeah.
while now, and I have been wanting to see more Black sci-fi. So I am here for it. Can't wait to see what he delivers. Yeah, he's got my vote of confidence for this project for sure.
Is it gonna go back to Fox, or is it gonna go to, I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't go back to Fox. I would rather that it go to like a Hulu or a Netflix, because I know
Yeah.
that they can push the envelope a little bit.
Yep.
Do you think there'll be different agents, or do you think it's going to be a different Fox and Scully? Or no, Mulder and Scully?
I
I
think different agent.
was gonna say I was thinking different age. I was hoping
I
different.
think that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking different.
It's hard to touch that Mulder and Scully. You know what I
Yep.
mean? They have like a real following. They have like a real place
Yeah.
in our like entertainment timeline.
See, but that would be fun for them to even reference it, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is like a classified case from before, like, and like little references. So for like the super fans, like I remember that episode, like, you know.
Right.
But I don't know, man. I get scared when they look to remake something from like 20 years ago. It's like, it's very rare that it hits with the same magic.
Hmm.
The original.
True.
I mean, it's definitely happened, but there is a lot at stake. So it is not. I mean, for him to take on that project he's got to have confidence in what he has, because he knows he's like damned if I do, damned if I don't. There's going to be the side of fans that are going to be like, leave it alone, it's perfect. And then there's the other side. It's like, that's not like the original. Like he has to walk a very complicated line.
What's a good example of a redo like that has worked successfully?
That has worked.
Yeah. I would say like Wayward Pines.
Oh,
When they redid Wayward Pines, I felt like the new one was still really
I
good.
didn't see that.
Ooh,
I was going to say
Those
Cobra
two
Kai.
seasons was good.
Cobra Kai. Okay.
Like it was the OGs were cheesy, and then these were still cheesy, but with like a modern kick to it.
Okay.
They were
But then-
smart in that now they're the adults and this is based on their kids, but
Yeah.
we will see it because it's still like, ooh, the dads. You know what I mean?
That's
Well, I mean, if you're talking like basic TV, like there are some TV shows that have like picked up like Hawaii Five-0. That one, I mean, it's canceled now, but it was like a good like 8, 10 seasons, something like that.
Yeah.
Another one that's coming back is Magnum PI. That one's like fucking blowing up on CBS right now.
Yeah.
The one that I think when I first saw it, and I'm just kind of like, was MacGyver, when they tried to bring back MacGyver.
Yeah.
They try to do that, and right now, NBC's pushing Quantum Leap like really fucking hard.
Yeah, I saw that Quantum Leap reboot.
Yeah. So
Kinda-
I'm just kind of like for some stuff, I think it's like it's good to kind of bring back some of the old fans, and to bring in some new ones and stuff like that.
Okay.
But with some
MacGyver was
other
during
stuff,
a time when we only had like 4 channels, and that's probably why it fucking worked.
right.
Why you
I'm waiting for
MacGyver would not have lasted
We don't
long.
really have that many
If I
options.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Madlock.
Oh, something's gotta be untouchable, damn it.
Oh yeah,
Something's gotta be
Matlock. That's
untouchable.
fucking on HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
No, what's the
No,
one?
that's Perry Mason.
Perry
That's
Mason.
Perry Mason.
Yeah.
And
I've
that
been
was
wanting-
actually pretty good. Season
Yeah,
1 was
I've been wanting to see
pretty
that.
good. I enjoyed it. Oh, Esteban, hot seat. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Sure.
gonna go retro. I'm going retro. You can
Retro.
only keep one. Teenage
Okay.
Mutant Ninja Turtles or Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Oh, damn it.
What? Thundercats?
Fuck
Leave.
yeah.
You asked the wrong
Turn
one.
off your
Oh,
phone.
You asked the
It's-
you asked the wrong
one.
fan.
As soon as you said
asked the wrong
Thundercats, I was
fan.
like, this is done.
You were choosing Thundercats? I'm with
Yeah.
Luis. What?
He had
Why?
a Thundercats logo on the back of his car for like however long.
Break
he had the
break
car.
it down for us. Why, sir?
They're fucking Thundercats. And they fight they
Good answer.
good answer.
They fight good. Yeah. Okay.
They're awesome.
They're really
so
cool, guys.
cool.
Their outfits.
He likes their muscles.
I do. And I don't know why. I don't know why they never wore pants, but they fucking
Is this a
hit the
Cheetara
spot.
thing? Is this a Cheetara thing?
It is a Shitara thing.
Oof.
Shitara's a shit. Along,
I would do a
along with
skit. Because
Huh?
the way he's a kid and then in the ship and then all of a sudden he's a full grown man.
yeah. Like I started watching. Like, don't get me wrong.
Athro thinks he's gonna be the leader.
Yeah,
Right?
that was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. And then he comes up, oh fuck.
But still, this is one of those things where it's just like, if you were to ask me who's your favorite character in Thundercats, I
Yeah.
wouldn't pick Lionel. I don't
Really?
think Lionel.
That's the surprise.
Fuck no, dude. I don't think
No, that's pretty
Lionel.
cliche.
Lionel is not the safe bet in order to be the ruler first off of Thundera, second of all to be the ruler of Third Earth. So
What's the random guy? The fucking
The
Lionel
random guy.
Jr., the orange guy.
the orange guy.
The not Panthro, not Chitara.
Tigra, the one that looks like a tiger.
Yeah. Okay.
Captain Obvious.
So, condescending as fuck.
Tigra is gonna come out in 2 years.
Wrong Tigra.
The correct
That's
answer was,
Tyga.
She likes the
Turtle.
That's Tyga.
Oh. No.
You're
I
silly.
meant Tigra, the fictional character.
So, but that's what I'm saying is that like I would have picked like Panthro was easily the one to lead the Thundercats, and the one right behind Panthro would have been Tigra.
Yeah.
I saw when they did the remake of it. Like I was all about it. I was watching it. Like I swear to God, on Cartoon Network, I'm just like I was all about it. I liked that one. That one was really cool. A lot of famous voice actors that were there that did the show. The original Lion-O was on the remake one. So that was kind of cool to watch. But they made Lion-O and Tigra brothers. In the original, they weren't brothers. So they kind of switched that up, and then they made Shitara a love interest for Lion-O, and then Tigra got involved, and then it turned into a big old quarrel between so then I was out, for that one.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Try to make it too high school.
They did. They made it super high school. Yeah. And I started.
Fuck, there's only one chick in the group. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, there's only one chick in the group.
Panthro thought that was mine. Come on.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm Lion-O in the sheets and Panthro in the sheets.
If you watch the originals, there are two other females that they introduce. One is I don't remember her name, but she ended up being like a love interest for Tigra because she actually saved Tigra in an episode. Yeah. I'm just going on. Don't get me started on Thundercats. I'm gonna be ranting for hours.
Tell Tigra. Yeah.
It's Thundercats, y'all.
I'm just saying. Like, no, it's like for the longest time I'm thinking I'm like, I want to get a Sword of Omens tattoo somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm gonna get a Sword of Omens tattoo.
I like the choose of somewhere.
Nice. Okay.
Somewhere.
And the sword does go all fucking.
Dare you?
And the eyes have to be the balls. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I gotta ask the first black card revoked question.
God.
All right, let's do it.
Who's about to lose their black card today? Who is the soulful singer that can't dance? Soulful singer that cannot dance. Is it You know who it is, Luis?
I might, but go ahead. Dude, I
Hey,
forgot it was
oh, you
multiple
want the
choice.
options first? He said,
Nah,
let me
give me the
compare.
options.
Give me the options.
Is it Mariah Carey, Maxwell, Rihanna,
Nope. I know
or
Rihanna.
Mary J. Blige?
Ashley's like, nope, I saw her in the Super Bowl. She could dance.
Yeah. Pregnant, she could dance.
Luis, you lost your confidence. Was it not
Oh,
who
yeah.
you thought it was?
No, I was gonna say Ray Charles, but that's definitely wasn't it.
You're a dick.
He missed him. He was
Cancel.
Magoo up there.
How you
Comic-Con
look like
radio.
a blind man trying to
Tell me
dance.
tell you guys how many times you were canceled.
Again, the soulful singer that
Motherfucker, why did you just say Stevie Wonder too? Is like,
I-
wow.
right, you jerk?
Mr.
Well-
Magoo up in that bitch.
No, Stevie Wonder.
Think about it now. There's only one
asshole.
right answer. There's only one right answer. Think about
I'm trying to think if
somebody
Mariah
singing-
Carey's ever danced in a music video.
Can't dance.
That bitch dances.
That bitch dances.
God damn it.
Although
we're gonna get
not
canceled.
anymore. Not anymore.
I've
They be
seen-
moving
I've
her
seen
around the
Maxwell.
stage like a puppet. It's kind of bad.
Mariah Carey, Maxwell, Rihanna, or
Mary J.
Mary J.
Blige.
Blige.
fuck, I just saw her with Wu-Tang. I didn't see her
I
dance.
bet
though.
that was dope. You didn't see her dance. Then you didn't see Mary
No.
J.
I did.
All right, so
So
clearly
that's
it's
the
not
answer.
her.
I'm gonna go Mariah Carey because I believe she has dancers, but I don't think I've ever seen her dance.
Anybody else got a different choice than Mariah Carey?
I'm just gonna guess
Um,
Maxwell.
Maxwell. Mm.
He has a MTV Unplugged. I know he
Oh,
did.
the correct answer is Mary J. Blige, y'all.
Oh,
What y'all doing? Auntie Mary is famous for them awkward ass dances. Y'all losing black cards this evening. I see how. Although
Yeah,
I
will
don't think
say-
I was wrong.
I will
think I
give
was
partial credit for Mariah Carey because she no longer dances. They move her around the stage. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't like it. I don't like it. Andres, next topic, please.
Next topic is Matthew McFadden from Succession joins Karen Sonia and Leslie Hugans in Deadpool 3.
Yeah, Deadpool 3. Oh, okay, Tom. I see you upgrading. First you shake off Shiv, and now you over here joining Marvel movies. I'm here for it. Nobody else watches Succession but me? All right.
Oh,
I'm,
we
more,
just-
I'm more like la 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 for the Succession because I've
Well,
I
you
haven't finished.
you haven't started
I haven't
the-
finished season 3 yet.
Tom doesn't
Oh.
deserve Shiv.
Oh,
Shut
what?
up! Shut the fuck
Shiv
up!
is
I
a
haven't
piece of
seen anything
shit.
yet.
You are out of your mind, Luis.
I know. I'm a broken man.
Clearly, she's
I know.
Luis is like I'm a broken man.
Whenever
Loves
Shiv
books.
is on screen and she's being a cunt, I'm just like, oh.
She's the absolute
He's
worst.
like, oh.
Yeah.
Now that's a
Ah.
Thundercat. She's a Thundercat for
Ah,
sure. Unbelievable.
Luis
I know.
watches on mute.
It's because she's a redheaded. It's because she's redheaded.
Nah,
Just watching some Succession.
It's because she's a redhead, fiery, as they say. Okay,
I fucking cannot stand Shiv.
Shiv's the worst.
Fuck that motherfucker.
I
But I
love,
do love-
see, but I love the sibling
Yeah.
Yes.
togetherness that they have, and so it's like they're all dysfunctional, but they all complement each other, and the way that they're assholes to everyone else that's like against the family, like
Seriously.
Hey,
You know
that's
what I
all
love
cool
too?
and all, but we're talking about fucking Deadpool 3, not Succession.
Yes,
Get
that's
to
also
it.
true.
He's got us. He's got us,
Thank you for reeling us
folks.
back in.
downshifting.
So now we've got Hugh Jackman coming back, Femke Janssen coming back, Ian McKellen is coming back. Ian
Patrick
McKellen.
Stewart.
Patrick
Yeah.
Stewart coming back. I thought I said the last name wrong for some reason, but just like this might be good, y'all. This might be good.
I have a feeling that Matthew McFadden is going to be the villain in the film. I have a feeling he's leaning. It's going to be like, yeah, he's going to be the big bad in the movie.
I hope they let him use his Scottish accent because it's.
Ooh,
pretty-
that'd be dope.
I hope they let him be.
What if he's Doctor Doom?
What?
I
Come on,
couldn't
get her.
see him as a big bad until you said that, because Dr. Doom is all, but when he was just Victor Von Doom, he wasn't anything
Yeah.
special.
That's
So
true.
now that you said
True.
that, I could see now. Okay.
But wouldn't that be just like the one that was in the Fantastic
Nip Tuck?
Kind of be like the exact
Nip
same
Tuck?
energy, like not an imposing, not an overly physical looking villain that somehow becomes a really big badass by the end. Seems like the exact same energy.
Well, okay. So if you're okay, so if I know we're going off topic, but if you're casting a Doctor Doom character, are you casting like a fucking ripped guy
No,
for Doctor Doom?
that's
He's
fair.
gonna fit in that suit.
There's a lot of armor. That's fair.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to burst your bubble or anything, but I'm just saying like if
Who
you're
was-
trying to pop, if you're trying to cast Doctor Doom, are you trying to cast a physical like meathead looking person, or are you trying to cast someone that's brilliant, which
Yeah,
he
that makes
is,
sense.
you know?
That makes more sense.
Who was Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Bell's Doctor Doom?
Someone very forgettable because I don't remember.
Okay.
Excuse you. Hold on. No, sir. I'm not gonna let you do rock and roll like that. I can't remember his name right now, but the
Oh, what?
He was a little bit forgettable, but how dare you, sir?
I know his name and I'm mad I forgot it. But he was
I
in
think
the first
I don't know
season
who it
of
is.
Black Mirror. He was in Rock and Roller. I really like that guy.
Oh yeah. I thought it was the guy from Rock and Roll. I can't
I'm
think of
really
his name.
sad I'm not remembering his name because I genuinely like that guy. Oh, I'm
Someone
sorry.
forgettable. How dare you? I don't remember his name.
I don't remember his
Tony
But
name,
how
Keeble?
dare you?
but I remember the
Tony
movies he was in. I'm getting there. I'm
What is it,
almost there. I'm
Andres?
almost there.
Tony Keeble.
Toby Keeble.
To be fair, I never.
If Toby Keeble hears this, don't forget your name again. No, don't speak. Don't shit on me.
We're in Hall H and he's in a movie and he's like, "Oh, you guys motherfuckers forgot it." Oh,
No, let's forget. But he was the best part of Fan Four Stick. Him as Doom was the best part of that movie.
I gotta watch that
that
movie
only
again.
the 4 minutes of
Remember.
action that happened in the whole movie.
Just that dope ass scene where he's walking down the hall and it's like, bah. I was like, okay, if they had really let him be in the movie, that shit would have been good. Fan Four Stick. But Deadpool,
Yeah.
it's surprising me with the people coming in, and I think they're bringing back what's his name, Bhupinder,
Yeah.
and then
Dopinder,
With
Bhupinder, and then the blind black lady, she's coming back.
Blind Al.
Blind Al.
with Doctor Doom would be a good choice because you have Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah,
So that would be as long as nobody's blipping and fighting, then everything should be good.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so in the first one we had Ajax as the villain. The
Mhm.
second one we
Oh, yeah.
had Juggernaut,
Bitch.
as along one of the big bads. So that's what I'm saying. Like, who's gonna be the big bad for Deadpool 3? Like,
I was wondering that as well.
Who the fuck was Juggernaut?
Ryan Reynolds, he voiced Juggernaut.
I
But it
need
was a
to-
random
I
CGI.
need to go rewatch.
Yeah.
It was a CGI. Ew. Bad.
I'm
Not
only
good.
thinking of fucking Bullet Dodger. I can't think of his fucking name.
Dodger.
Vincent something.
Yes, Tony.
Because he dodges bullets, Avi.
Because he dodges bullets at me.
Great fucking movie.
Have they mentioned if TJ Miller's coming back since he got in
Oh,
trouble
since
with-
he was in that, I don't know,
Oh.
dude.
Legal
I haven't heard
status.
him
Bro,
mention
he got in
that.
trouble.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
got in
think
trouble
he's
big
canceled,
time.
but he got in trouble.
Did.
Yeah, and I
Did he
didn't like
cancel?
him and Ryan Reynolds like butt heads a lot on the second film.
Apparently it was just like arguments all the time, allegedly. Not a
Yeah.
good time on the set. Mm-mm.
That was such a brilliant scene. The fucking you look like a dead avocado. Like the little it's the same humor done to each other, and it was like
Right.
that was probably hours of just fucking the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No,
that
for
was-
sure.
He told me look like a topographical map. Topographical map. Another topographical. So Deadpool 3, we're rooting for you, but we'd love an idea of who's gonna be the big bad. I'd like to know.
Are they gonna be time traveling? Like, what the fuck, man?
Time travel.
I don't know more.
Mhm. Ash, hot seats. Who's gonna win? Zatanna or Wanda? I see that one online.
No, I'm sorry, Wanda. Well,
Scarlet Witch. Sorry, Scarlet Witch or Zatanna.
for general public, I know this much about Zatanna, and I know it,
Sir,
there's
Sir.
movies, there's fucking a whole fucking season of something.
She was Dr. Fate at a point. Are you serious?
Exactly.
Come on now. Come on.
They will always. I collected comic books, and but it was like Batman. It was Image Comics. It was like all the mainstays. I never really got into side characters or Young Justice or things like that, unless it was. I did get into like Son of Batman, like the ones that are coming out now.
Yeah.
I'm all about it, but like Teen Titans I couldn't get into because they have the little fucking raindrop and oh damn it. I'm like not into any of that. I'm out. I know.
I don't think they have that in the comic book, bro.
There's a lot of anime that is amazing. He's
just talking cartoons. He's just talking TV shows.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
But I'm talking about how I would know these characters. Zatanna, I would know from Young Justice and things like that. Things.
Okay, well, the answer would be your final answer is going to be Scarlet Witch. I'm guessing.
Scarlet Witch.
Incorrect, but we're gonna let it go.
Incorrect.
I'm correct in the wrong way.
Incorrect. That's definitely one that I've seen on the timeline a few times since Multiverse of Madness dropped.
What I know is she wears a fucking tuxedo and fucking not stockings. What am I trying to say?
Fishnets.
Pantyhose.
Fishnets. Like that's what I know. And then it's that versus fucking someone that almost ended the world twice. Like, come on.
You don't follow Justice. You don't follow DC. None of the dark stuff. You don't. John Constantine.
Justice League Dark.
Yeah,
I do like Constantine, but only.
You should know more about Zatanna, sir.
Yeah, dude. Zatanna was it was Constantine's one of Constantine's big love interests.
Big time. Although let's not just reduce her to a love interest. Okay.
No. I'm just saying because he's so big into Constantine.
Big time. You're fair enough. Fair enough.
Will always be why
he's so big into Constantine. That's what I'm saying. When the New 52 had a big push, they pushed a lot of those smaller characters. He wants me to stop ranting. That's why.
every week he's not surprised, but he's upset that we disappoint him.
Oh, that's okay. But she does become Dr. Fate at a point. I'm just gonna say.
I'm down to see that. I'm going by what I've only seen.
Fair enough. And this is not to take away from Wanda because Wanda is incredible. I'm not taking away from Wanda at all. But I definitely have seen that versus on the timeline a few times. So I figured I'd throw it at someone and see what we think. Andres.
Guy.
I'm 0 for 2 right now. The Thundercats one was a burn, and now this one was a burn. I'm 0 for 2 on that one. Andres.
She's like, I'm rethinking joining you guys.
I don't even know if I should understand. Maybe I shouldn't host it. Okay, here we go. Next topic.
Next topic is Disney lays off Marvel chairman Perlmutter. Sorry.
They cleaning house, ain't they?
Yeah,
What's going on over there?
They let go like 7,000 employees.
Yeah.
I feel Feige's
motivation.
And what's weird is I just saw on YouTube they're hiring.
They're firing and hiring, guys.
Yeah, maybe
Roll
it's one of those people make so much, bring in people like what banking does. Hire everybody that's making money and start to bring in
cheap labor.
Do that.
What were you gonna say, Andres?
Wasn't it rumored that this guy tried to go after Kevin Feige before?
Yes.
So
is that what it is?
It looks like
that they had that he was trying to slow down Feige from what Feige was trying to do.
Oh.
So he was difficult, which is usually a term that they pin on somebody. It's difficult to work with to try to
get him out of
get him the fuck out.
Although, considering his title, he was probably getting paid a shit ton. So them cutting him out would be like dope. Like
my wife was difficult.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
What are you saying, Andres?
I think the official word was that since Disney took over that for the merchandising, I guess this guy was head of Marvel merchandising, that it was redundant, so they just got rid of him and folded that department into all of Disney.
Well, isn't that nice of them to say?
I will say though, because I was at Disneyland last weekend, they don't have a lot of like good merchandise for Marvel. Like the Star Wars merchandise is fucking amazing. I will say the Star Wars merch is fucking lit, dude. But the Marvel one, not so much, man. It was kind of like going to, and I'm not making fun of this store, but it was like walking into the toy section at like a Target. You know, it's like you see the toy and you're just like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know,
Nothing you could specifically get at Disney.
Exactly. Where it's stuff
like
that
a lightsaber. Yeah.
Bingo.
Okay.
Exactly. You know,
Like
a lot of
the
the
walk
stuff,
out with a legit gauntlet, that'd be fucking cool. Like not a
and you
plat.
can, and that's the thing. You can at Disney. They have that if you go to Avengers Campus, but you can also pick up one of those at Target or off of Amazon or whatever. You know, it's not like an exclusive. Like, oh, you can only get this here. You know what I mean? So
nice. I guess. Okay.
I'd be surprised if Feige ends up taking that job. They end up giving that job to Feige.
I mean, is Feige going to be running things the way Gunn's running things over for DC?
No, I don't think so.
Seems like it. They're firing a lot of big positions who have been connected to a lot of the Marvel projects. I mean, when you fire the person that had the final say on every Marvel movie out of the blue, and then another one, and then another one.
Ruh-oh.
Looking like some big shifts is all I can say. Shift in direction.
That's when things go wrong, though. You spend so much fucking money, and then you like, hey, I'm gonna try to do the same thing for half the price, and it just never fucking works. Ever fucking works.
Or VFX crew.
Yep. It just never fucking works. The Eric Bana fucking Hulk, it never works, homie.
We've gone full circle back to Eric.
Like when she fucking touched his cheek and it was all sandpaper, like, oh god.
Oh man. And since we're feeling jovial, let's give you guys another opportunity to get some swag points going back. If you haven't watched this movie, you need to get your black card revoked.
Oh shit.
Boys in the Hood.
Got it.
Is The Color Purple or Roots.
What was the second one?
Second one was The Wiz.
Oh, I seen them all.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I seen them all.
So, if you haven't seen one of those, which one do you feel is the one that people can't miss? Like, if you haven't seen this movie, I'm taking your black card. If I was making a choice out of this list, Boys in the Hood, The Wiz, The Color Purple, or Roots, I feel like it's got to be Boys in the Hood.
I was gonna say Boys in the Hood too.
I feel like it's got to be Boys in the Hood, right? Like,
Could
people still do the costumes.
Be upset at you.
Right? Like, people still do the costumes. People still do the Ricky, like, to this day.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got to be Boys in the Hood.
I could see that.
It's Roots.
Roots?
That motherfucker, that last
They make you watch that in school.
They sure did.
Not in Florida, though. Not in Florida.
Well, let's not go there. Because apparently the fucking schools out in Florida think that the Statue of David's pornographic, so that shit's been banned.
Yes, it has. Just like common sense. Bam. I went there.
2 for 1 choice.
This show's been brought to you by Florida Oranges.
Damn, we're getting blacklisted for sure. Never going to Disney World.
I would probably.
Sorry, go ahead.
I would probably say it would be between The Color Purple or Roots.
Color Purple or Roots.
Yeah, one of those
We
two.
got 2 for Boys in the Hood, 2 for.
Now, if you had Glory on there, I'd say fucking Glory because Glory's the shit.
Glory's a good choice. Denzel taking that whooping and just the one tear comes down.
Yep.
Rough, emotional.
No, it's not Denzel. What was it?
Denzel. It's
Denzel.
Denzel.
It's Denzel.
Denzel.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel. We've been saying it wrong.
Isn't that a pretzel place at the fucking mall?
That's Wetzel's.
Oh,
That's Pretzel.
Denzel's pretzels.
my
Denzel.
bad. I really genuinely. Oh,
Denzel's pretzel. Although top marketing opportunity.
Oh my god.
uh,
So 2 for Boys in the Hood, 2 for
for the
Roots.
struggle,
Color
roots,
Purple.
for the struggle roots, for the pulp culture and the
Pulp culture.
pop culture, I would go Boys in the Hood. It's 2 different choices.
Okay, well,
Because-
it looks like Roots is the winner. You best to see Roots. Best to go see Roots. I mean, Dave Chappelle made a whole skit, so
Oh
that
god,
means
such a good sketch.
such a good skit. Steve, I tell you about him so hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you sorry?
Oh, you
sorry?
It's
Oh, throw back. I
the
love
second David Chappelle reference. Like, yeah,
it. Cheers.
It holds up, man. So
Yeah.
good.
It does. Okay, next subject, Andres.
The next subject is Clayface will have a big part in the Batman 2.
Clayface. We saw the image. We saw the early images being released. Go ahead, Luis.
That's not an official image.
Wait a minute. Put the
That-
disclaimer on it quick.
Yeah, that's not an official image. There was a
Thank God.
pitch, and
Oh,
that
say more.
yeah, so it was a pitch, and the what the article was saying, and they picked a fan created image of Clayface.
Oh.
But it was what the art because I read the full article when I was because I'm a Clayface fan.
Oh, Clayface
But
is the shit.
all that the article is saying is that it was pitched and it wasn't they didn't say no. It's
Okay.
in short.
Okay.
And so it is speculating that it may be Clayface, but that wasn't the concept art for it. There was an official concept art for it.
Thank God.
I don't know how it's going to be, but Clayface kind of, I mean, he's in the current, well, it's not current anymore, but a run from like 2-3 years ago, the Detective Comics.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The head runner of the Bat family was Batwoman, and Clayface was kind of joining the Bat family, and he had like a lot of showtime.
Mhm.
And I mean, I know he's always been a compelling character from seeing him in the fucking animated series, so it'd be very interesting to see. I just don't know if it would fit. I'm sure they can make it, but fit in the Robert Pattinson.
I was thinking the
Batman.
same thing.
But
because it's grounded. Sorry.
yeah, because I mean, it does feel grounded. I watched it again earlier this week after this news came out, actually, and in watching it again, it's like, yeah, you can definitely feel that Matt Reeves had inspiration from the Batman animated series, like
Mm.
the way that the action looks, the way that it just feels very animated series-esque, and
Right.
Clayface would fit really well into that. It's just so far everything that we've seen, just like what Ash was saying, it just feels very grounded, very, very detective noir
Mm.
feeling, but I mean, all the more reason why I guess that could work. It just they have to pitch that to us, because the closest thing to a like a supernatural element was when he injected himself with the alleged venom
Right.
or
Mhm.
whatever,
Right.
like when it just like pumps him up and it's like, oh, you took a shotgun shot to the chest and that just brought you back, huh? Like, so
The fucking origin to Bane.
yeah, no, I agree. And so like it looked like a little nod to that, but we already did Bane and he's got such a rogue gallery. Like let's see someone else. Let's see fucking Scarface or
The way that I could see, it's not fucking slushy putty guy. It
Right.
would be fixing your face to look like De Niro, fixing your face to
Right.
look like
Right.
that's
Yeah.
the only, and it's some kind of a weird disease
It starts
that you
to
have.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
face
Like
processing.
fucking almost fucking what's her name? Doom Patrol. Almost like Doom Patrol. Like
Oh yeah.
fix it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
yes. What's her
you
name again?
put your face like a certain way, but it's not a like because it's not that same world. If it was fucking Joel Schumacher, stay cool, then
Yeah,
maybe.
then for sure. Yeah.
Listen, leave Dr. Freeze out. Leave Freeze out of it. He was the
Get
best part of
out.
that. Come on now. Remember when
Best part?
he was the best part? No, remember when he said, my favorite line of the whole movie, the name is Freeze. Learn it well, for it is the chilling sound of your doom. Every time.
Yeah, I do remember that, and I
That was
also remember.
probably, that was a
Skylight
hell
it.
of a line. That was a hell of
Hi,
a line.
Freeze. I'm Batman, and then slide down a dinosaur's tail. We're good. And also, there's ice skates in his boot. We're all good. And now we're playing hockey.
They're playing with skates, and I just remember like not
With a
understanding,
diamond, by the way.
Yes.
not
Yeah, with the
understanding
diamond,
what
yeah.
he said when he was on the spaceship. He's all the cold of space. Like I was like, what are you saying? Like as a kid, I was like the cold of spice, and then I was like, oh, space, it's cold. Like
Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that.
I'm
Yeah.
as
Don't
a
do him
child.
like that.
I didn't fucking do anything. They did it.
I didn't say
That movie
shit.
had a lot of good one-liners. I mean,
No, there are,
like
but it's
they had a lot of good
bad
zingers.
funny. It's so bad it's good.
Yeah. No, that's when he had the back card. Never leave home without it.
Never, yeah, backward. Charge it.
This is why Superman works alone.
Oh.
Chicks dig the car.
Wah, wah, wah. Chicks dig the car. He did say that. Yikes.
And
Okay.
she's starting to rethink it now. She's like, fuck.
I know I was like, I was defending it, but
I saw it once and I thought it was great.
the more I think about it, the more I'm like, there's really like 4 good lines, and then the rest is just.
You know it's an hour and a half, right?
I have 4 good lines.
Oh, but that's like the only adaptation of Poison Ivy we get. I've been
So far?
waiting. I'm like, where is that?
Poison Ivy would fit really well in the Matt Reeves Batman, I think.
Absolutely, but instead we got to get.
And I could accept
We don't know
that,
yet.
in that you could teach a
We don't know
plant
yet.
to do stuff like better than, you know what I mean? Like it was like a
Yeah.
legit kind of a thing, like bet more than that. I don't know, that's easier to accept than, you know, fucking just turning into Luis, turning into fucking Andreas. I would go to a club right now and go fucking look like Andreas.
A club. Why?
Compliment to you, buddy.
I
He
took
said
it.
you're handsome, friend. He
I
thinks
didn't say anything. Go on.
Go on.
I won't stop you mid rant this time.
So funny. Okay, next topic.
Next topic is we're gonna get a Scott Pilgrim anime on Netflix. They just dropped the teaser today, and it looks like they got the original cast from the movie.
Everybody's coming back, y'all.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Everybody.
It's gonna be so good. I can't
Was he
wait.
a character in the comic book?
What did you say?
Karen Culkin, was he a
Kieran
character?
Culkin,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, he was the roommate. He was the gay
Yeah.
roommate.
I know he's in the movie, but I don't know.
In the comic book too, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the comic book and the movie were really parallel, even the
Very
jokes.
close. Very close.
Really?
But the movie was filming before the last book came out, and so the director and O'Malley,
Yeah.
they got his approval for like, hey, this is how we're gonna end it. Are you cool with it? And he said, and he liked it. And so
So it's canon still. All of it's canon.
the
No,
last
because
book.
the endings of the book is different than the movie.
Yes, the ending of the book is different than the movie. In the book, it's it gets swapped. Then now
Yeah.
she has to fight his. I'm sorry. Yeah, she has to fight his evil exes, and so then that's where Knives Chow becomes like a big threat, like his boss
Right.
fight. And so it being an anime, and so this coming out after the books were completed, I can see this being more parallel
yeah.
to to that, which is fun. Like I very much enjoyed the ending that the movie did.
Yeah,
Um, and the books were also good. It was just like I fell so in love with this world that I was like, oh great, I get this version and I get this version. I don't love one more than the other really. They were both really, really good. So to get an anime,
So many people fell in love with Ramona Flowers.
oh yeah, myself included.
I'm not even into girls, but me. So
Now
good.
you.
Now I am. No, the it's like movie, book, and soundtrack. 3 out of 3.
Yes, 1,000%. I
All
bought that
win.
soundtrack. Oh god, it's so
All
good.
win. I played Sex Bomb and Garbage Truck until I couldn't
Garbage Truck.
more.
The 8-bit
Man.
Garbage Truck was so good too.
Man, I just played it. I was like, whoa, this is great. It fits every aspect of life.
But
One of these days we should do a top 10 soundtracks.
Absolutely. Okay. I want to know everybody's TikTok channel guilty pleasure. Everybody's got like a little Facebook person they follow, a little Insta person they follow, a TikTok they follow, that they're like, I just can't get enough of watching these little clips. I want to know everybody's. Andres, you seem excited. Who's yours?
It's not going to be a specific one, but it's going to be like a specific topic of them. So it's weird because like I got put on like plumbing TikTok. So it's just like dudes doing plumbing jobs and they're like just wrenching and fixing shit. So, and every time they come on, I'm like, all right, I gotta watch this. And then there's there's a weirder one, which is people who trim the hooves off of cows.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so satisfying.
I love
that is so fucking gross because they'll
that
slice
shit.
into it.
All
And
that
then
pus
like
comes out.
yeah, and it'll fucking like spray.
So gnarly. So
Oh, I didn't know
good.
pus comes out.
Imagine
I know
the
the
fucking
hay.
smell.
There's pus in there?
There's
Yeah.
pus.
Oh yeah, if
they're
they have an
infected.
infection.
They have an infection, so they're like shaving the hoof down, and they get to like the capsule area, and like they literally spray it, and just like fucking blood and pus comes out, and I'm like, oh, that is fucking gross, and I could just imagine how that rancid shit smells.
Ugh, I don't even want to think. Yuck. Sick
Yeah,
videos.
that's
Those videos are great. Who else? Who's next? Guilty pleasures.
Go on, Luis.
I know, right? Look at him all like, don't ask
He's
me.
like, I ain't telling you.
No, I'm thinking about this pus shit.
it's gnarly.
Well, I wanted to say one quick thing about Sex Bomb, a little fun fact about it.
Yeah.
All the songs were written by Beck. So
I know, he's so good.
I can definitely fucking see that.
The director approached Beck and it's like, hey, we need to make this grungy sound and it's going to be heavy on bass because the bass player was like, in the comic books, they were like, oh, he was like the best member of the band. And so it has to be very bass heavy. And so he wrote.
Damn, that would have been a different movie if it was Primus. If you're going with bassist or even Flea, like Flea would have made that all beautiful and not fucking the sound of.
Oh God, so good. Anyway, sorry. So you're saying guilty pleasures of like just to fall in a wormhole of watching shit?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have anything as interesting as that. Like, the only thing I can think of is I follow this page on Instagram called Kids Getting Hurt. And kids getting hurt and drunk people doing things. And so it's like people
everybody follows that.
I mean,
those are guilty pleasures. That's everybody.
I mean, that, like I find myself in this like just one after the other.
That's half the shit I send you.
People eating shit. Yeah, like, but like I can't really think of anything else. Like, I mean, I can't look away. Like, if there's a chiropractor video on, I'm not going to click off of it.
That
or if
would
there's
be
like
one, or pimple popping.
You took it right. You took it away from me. If there's like a pimple pop, like I cannot look away. It's like how much more pus is in this dirty bitch's face? Like I keep watching.
Aggressive, Luis.
That's how I live my life.
Pleasure, not fucking safe bets.
Yeah.
What you got?
I don't know if you guys know this. I follow comicbook.com. You guys follow that?
You're an asshole.
Oh my gosh. What about you, Ash?
Okay. For funsies, Haha Davis.
Hell yeah.
Fucking hilarious. I don't like I don't like his skits much. I like more his voiceovers on things that are existing videos. I also like Nature is Metal, in that like something's always gonna get eaten, something's gonna always get fucking torn apart, and it doesn't get too graphic.
Gosh.
There's some things that are kind of fucking crazy. Like you follow it because somebody fell off a jungle gym, and that same page will all of a sudden show like somebody about to be beheaded, and it's like, bro, like it's just, it reminds me of old school MySpace where you're not looking for it and somebody's sharing it. It's like, I don't want to fucking ever see this. I always happen to see it. Like I'm about to fall asleep. I'm gonna just fucking see a few videos to fall asleep. And all of a sudden it's somebody getting hit by a car. It's somebody fucking getting shot. It's somebody,
oh gosh,
he's doing it now. Like link in bio to see this guy get shot 5 times. I don't want to see that.
Link in bio to see 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I'm like, well, I should watch one more time.
Right?
One more.
That way you finish. Gross. But yeah, so I would say Nature is Metal because I don't want to see it / do want to see it, and Haha Davis for the like. It's funny the stuff that he adds to it.
It is
just, it's like I'm an Adam Sandler fan today. You know what I mean? Like I love
today.
dumb humor. Well, some people are like they like Billy Madison and fucking Big Daddy, but they were out. But I'm Adam Sandler for life.
Got it. Esteban?
There's a few. I like watching like some of the voiceover guys that are on there. Like Rob Paulson, he has his own TikTok, and there's a few others that are on there. And then I fell into a wormhole about like voiceovers and stuff like that, and it like I'll do that. I'll watch that. There's I can't remember her name. Fuck. But it's like
does a Brooklyn accent?
Huh?
Did she do a Brooklyn accent?
No.
No. Okay.
No, she and you guys have probably seen it, but like she's
Lisa Ann?
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm trying to help you out.
Naming people.
No, like she comes in and she'll like be singing like a song or telling a story,
Khalifa.
and then like it's herself, but telling her the origin of the story or the song or whatever. Like it gets real dark, and like I'll watch it. I'm like, oh, so that's like the origin of the song "Rockabye Baby." Cool, like
hella yes.
Baby
Those
falling from a tree.
They're hella brutal stories. Yes, that's true.
You know, like stuff like that. You know, or like the original story of like Krampus and stuff like that. So it's like she'll explain it as an alternate version of herself, but like real scary. And she cuts back and forth to herself, and you can see her original when she would come in like talking about it all excited and stuff. Like there's like one single tear coming down her eye. She goes, "But that's the end of the story, right? That's the end of the story." It's like, oh no, that's not the end of the story. So it's like there's that one. I follow Iron Sanctuary.
What is that?
He got on TikTok during the pandemic, and he was a contractor. Okay. And obviously because of the pandemic, he lost his job and gravitated towards TikTok, started talking about mental health and stuff like that. So he kind of like opened the doors for that. And he ended up creating and got really heavy into bodybuilding and like completely transformed his body. And he talks about like the stuff that he takes, what he does, you know, his regimen and stuff like that. So I follow that. So that's like one of like, you know, like, oh, what did Iron Sanctuary post today, you know? But he's also funny as fuck too. So it like his car, he has this big old truck.
Mm-hmm.
The side of the truck is all like plastered like with blood on it. Obviously it's like a sticker, you know, it's like a vinyl sticker and stuff like that all around the truck. And he calls it his zombie killing truck. So it's just like it's like shit like that, you know, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I follow him. And then there's this other guy that he talks about horror movies, and he's like, if you guys haven't seen this, you guys need to see this, or like if you liked this movie, then you'll definitely like this movie, you know. So it's just a lot.
Who's the lady that me and your wife share, Diana share? She's
I'm like, you
That
sure?
sounded
Did you
weird.
My wife?
specify what
Are you
wife?
sure with his wife?
Your wife? Your wife?
Hey, you
Rachel,
know your wife.
Fair? What was she-
not
I'm
Ruth.
just like, you're
The
sharing a
one that-
woman with
the one
my
that
wife? What?
does- The one that does dad jokes, Celine. Hey, whatever his fucking name is? Hey, Bob, and he's just like, I'm in the middle of something. He's like, and she'll say the worst dad joke.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
the fucking pun or whatever.
And then how
and
she laughs.
do that fucking
Yes.
laugh. That's a guilty pleasure. That I don't laugh at the joke. I laugh at her enjoying
And her
the joke.
laugh.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I have two. There's this, and they're both like these little young black guys, and they definitely have made like a little name for themselves. The first one is he's probably pretty popular. He's the one that gives you all the cool animal facts, and he'll be like this 10-ton Teletubby.
Oh, that guy's dope.
I love that kid, and he's like
Like he will unalive you in 3.5 seconds.
right? He'll put you on a shirt before you get, and I'm like, yeah, that's right. Give him the facts. I like that kid. His delivery, it seems like he's so deadpan, but he's really just giving you the coolest stuff.
Yeah.
And then the other one is this guy, and he has like long hair and he wears bandanas, and that's how he does anime stuff. And he'll do like the best Akatsuki member or the best sensei or the best straw hat. And all he'll do is change the color of his bandanas, but he just like adopts the character's whole personality, and all he does is change the color of his bandanas. And I haven't seen any Naruto, but now I know who the best Akatsuki is. I know who the best Hokage is. Like, and I'm
Akatsuki.
like, all right. Say it again.
Akatsuki.
Akatsuki. Yeah, I didn't watch it.
It's
That one.
all good. I was impressed that you said Hokage correctly. I was like, for someone that hasn't
Hokage.
watched it.
There we go. I got the Hokage.
He was impressed, but still felt the need to correct you.
I felt the comments
Take this
sounding off.
backhanded
Impressive.
compliment.
I just let it
Let me mansplain you.
I didn't not explain shit.
Real quick, but you're still cool though.
Thank you.
Fun.
Thank
What
you.
we got next, Andres?
We got two more to go, so we'll push on through. Next topic is Logan Lerman, top choice to play Superman in James Gunn film.
Logan Lerman. That's interesting because I thought they were going with that boy from Netflix. Why can't I remember the name?
Which boy from Netflix?
A boy from Netflix.
That sounds like a fucking series on its own.
Oh, so that
Boy
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 from Netflix.
I can figure it out. But Logan Lerman, what do you guys think about that choice? Do you guys
I think it's a pretty
first of
strong
all,
choice.
Do you
I
know
would
who
have.
Logan Lerman is?
No, yeah, he was Percy Jackson.
Correct.
Oh,
All right.
yeah,
Yeah, he was Percy Jackson. I saw him more as the Flash. I saw him more as a Barry Allen. You know, as Clark Kent, Kal-El. I can see that. I mean, especially if James Gunn is doing the All-Star Superman line, and he's like fresh in Metropolis. He's working for the Daily Planet and stuff like that. So if it's that,
That little kid is not working for the Daily Planet.
No, you don't think so?
He's got a lemonade stand. He's not fucking.
Bro, he looks a lot older than what he actually is. And he was in Bullet Train. Did you know he was in Bullet Train?
No, that's Aaron. That's fucking Craven.
No,
not Aaron Tyler Johnson.
Oh, he's the kid that fucking died. Oh,
Yes, that's him.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
if anybody's seen him in the show from Amazon Prime, Hunters, he's pretty badass in that. Quick with a gun, very violent. It's a Nazi hunting. So I'm here for it. But
Any
That
type of
motherfucker
Nazi
needs to
hunting,
lead.
I'm in.
right?
That motherfucker needs to lead DC. It's not, you have to, like, Henry Cavill, Superman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not, you can't bank on that kid becoming, like, even if he fucking worked out, he's still gonna be fucking like.
I can't focus. Louise's cat is here.
Hold on.
Making
Hold on,
biscuits
time
on
out.
my
Still gonna
chips,
be
I'm sorry.
5'3", trying to be a whatever.
No.
Like,
Time
not
out.
gonna work
You're saying that you don't think that if he works out enough, he's not going to look like Henry Cavill. Have you seen Henry Cavill before he was Man of Steel?
How tall is Home Slice?
He's not that
doesn't
tall.
know.
That's true. He's not that tall. Also, for the record, the guy that I was talking about was David Corn Sweat, and the show was The Politician, which was great. They talked about him because of how tall he is, how wide his shoulders are, how blue his eyes are, and that's what they were saying. They were going with that younger Superman look, and his name was being thrown around first. Logan Lerman, while I think is a great actor, he don't look like Superman. He doesn't look like him.
He looks like a Barry Allen.
He looks like I could see Barry Allen for sure. Give him some blonde hair. Why not? Dirty blonde.
If he already did the Maze Runner, clearly.
And I'm not
Maze Runner.
No,
That was
Percy Jackson.
Dylan
My
O'Brien.
bad. Whatever.
that's someone else, bro.
One of those fucking teen book
Fucking
movies.
A. Okay,
I know,
so
I was like, oh yeah, he got it right.
Craven, Percy Jackson, and the Maze Runner all look like the same guy, but it's like Jake
I keep calling him
Gyllenhaal.
Craven already.
Yeah,
No, fucking
he was fucking
Aaron
huge.
Rodgers.
He could
Not Aaron
pull off.
Rodgers.
Aaron
something.
Taylor.
Aaron Rodgers, really?
Aaron Rodgers, the football
I
player.
know it's Aaron.
Aaron
Aaron
Johnson,
Taylor
bro.
One, I'm the oldest one in this fucking room. I'm allowed to not know names.
Are you?
Oh, I thought he was gonna say like show me respect. Fuck off.
Ooh,
That's what I thought that's what he was gonna say. I'm
you
the
gotta
oldest one
wait
here.
there. I'm the
The
eldest.
home's gonna pick me up in 10 minutes. I'm good. The
Sir,
No,
sir,
I don't know.
no,
Fucking-
sir.
they all look the same. Like they look like the same guy. I'm not even trying to make it a race thing. They legit look like the same guy.
He said
When
Craven.
you say you're not trying to make it a race thing, you end up making it a race.
You made it a little,
Look
a
like the
little
exact
bit.
same guy.
Louise,
Okay.
what's your cat's name?
This
Hot-
one, it's actually a Naruto reference. His name is QB.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Who's QB? QB?
Yeah, it's my little demon
I
fox.
got so much shit for not knowing anime, and then you gave an anime reference. You went, okay.
Okay.
No, that motherfucker's not Superman. Even if he worked out, he's gonna stand on an apple box like Michael J. Fox. Like it's not gonna work out.
Or he can have on the super boots like Anthony Starr does to
Super
play Homelander.
That's true. Yeah.
There's platform boots. Because he's 5'11".
And the muscle
Depends
suit.
on how old everybody else is gonna be.
If you know how it works in Hollywood, they all tend to be short. Everybody's like 5'5", pretending to be tall. You know how that is.
Yeah.
That's
Just a
why I
lot
never
of filming up.
That's funny with the whole Anthony Starr thing is that when Jensen Ackles came in, he started working out like fucking like to get
Mhm.
ripped, right? So then when he met Anthony Starr, he's just like, why didn't you just tell him to put muscles in the shoot like I did? And he's just like, what the fuck? That's an option. But yeah, he has the muscle suit. He has the platform shoes to make himself look taller.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
The big Superman fan is fucking Andreas. So like that's
we're waiting for you, sir. Give us your take.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I don't have an. Yeah, he doesn't look like your, I guess, comic.
That motherfucker's not taking on Doomsday. He's not even taking on the lunch lady. Like it's not gonna happen.
Lunch lady? Now, why the lunch lady take a
That
shit?
motherfucker's gonna take on Doomsday? Fuck no.
Okay, time out. Okay, so the guy that's playing
take on Lex.
Superman and Lois.
Yeah, he could take on fucking Michael Sarah Lex. Go on.
So you're telling me that the guy that's playing Superman now in Superman and Lois, because he's not tall either.
Tyler
Yeah,
He
he's
never liked that guy.
no. He doesn't.
Tyler Kitchens or whatever.
Kitchens or
Yeah.
something?
Kitchens.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
It's
look-
what?
funny because It's funny because when I first saw him-
hi. He's not a good Superman though.
it's funny because when I first
He's
saw
very
him, I'm like,
high.
that guy looks familiar. So I pulled up his filmography.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the fucking kid from Road to Perdition.
Really?
That's not the movie.
Yes!
That is not the reference I thought you were about to make. Road
Like
to-
I'm like, I just saw that movie like 2 weeks ago. He is not a good actor. What the fuck?
What the shit? All the way back to Road to Perdition. You're just gonna skip Teen Wolf altogether.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna
I
skip
never
Teen
thought
Wolf.
on this show you're gonna hear the words, you're just gonna skip Teen Wolf ever in my life.
He just said, fuck the most mainstream thing he did. He was in Road to Perdition.
Hey, what's up, Distance Nerding? Distance Nerding's live right now with us on Instagram.
Hey, distance.
I'm just saying, dude. I don't think he's a good Superman.
I don't agree either. He doesn't
I'm
look like
thinking no as well.
I'm surprised it's still on.
There was
Crossover.
there was a. Am I mistaken this? But there was a Superman animated show where he was kind of thin and lanky drawn.
Yes, yeah. Matt Boomer was the voice for that one.
Yeah, that's what the dude from the
Matt who?
Matt Boomer. He's in Doom Patrol. He's in Doom Patrol, and he was in
Matt Bonner?
Boomer.
Boner?
Boomer.
What's it?
Try an extra O.
Boomer? Boomer. You know what?
Boomer.
I know who you meant, so that's what counts. Come on.
Distance Nerding's is asking us to put our IG tags on our little profiles here, so that they can
What
get
is
to know
my
us
IG
better.
tag?
Okay.
At Mighty Mosby, baby.
Yeah.
I usually do that.
Yep.
I'll work
So,
on that right.
You can
We'll
find
be
me
working
there.
with Distance Nerding.
Oh,
Shout out to
congratulations.
Distance
Speaking of distance nerding, you guys got to meet fucking
Mhm.
you guys met Judgment Day, Damian Priest, and fucking Rhea Ripley today.
Oh,
Awesome. Rhea Ripley.
pretty
So
cool.
hot I cry.
So hard.
Hold on.
Not Sasha, but so hot I cry.
Are you guys going to WrestleMania? Distance Nerding?
Ooh,
We'll wait for them to answer.
Well, not wait. We can continue the show because we're doing the show.
He's saying Rhea.
Okay, I got a black card revoke question. I feel like this
Let's
one
go.
should be easy. This one's
Luis,
this
Luis
one's a
and
group,
Andres haven't had one.
this is a group vote one.
Oh, it's a group one.
Who really needs their black card revoked? Is it A, Bill Cosby,
Ouch.
B, Stacey Dash, C, Ben Carson, or D, for some reason, Bow Wow?
Isn't
Bow Wow do?
isn't Ben Carson dead? No.
Ben Carson.
Without hesitation, Ben Carson.
Ben Carson.
It's Ben Carson.
Every one of those, nothing's happened. No, Ben Carson.
Ben Carson.
Nothing's happened but a fuck ton of rape allegations.
No. I mean, nothing's happened with the other three. That would be like, oh well. I'm sorry. Yeah, Bill Cosby clearly.
Hang on. Wait a minute. Let him figure it out.
Yeah, let him finish what he
Yeah,
said.
I'm sorry.
He's like,
I do
it's
apologize.
nothing illegal. I'm like, rape is illegal.
Give him the rope and he'll hang himself, guys. Give him the rope. He'll hang
I
himself.
heard it.
Maybe
I
he's
heard
not as
it.
far-reaching.
I
Maybe
heard
he's
it.
not. Maybe he means no one else's was as far-reaching
heard it.
as Ben Carson's because he's a politician. Maybe that's what you meant.
I heard it.
I don't
No,
know. 71 fucking rape allegations is kind of
71? I thought it was
But-
40. Goodness. Sickness. I'm going with
He's still one of America. He's fucking for a lot of people. He's America's
Anymore.
TV dad.
what the fuck do you
Anymore.
have to do to erase
No.
the good that you do in life? I don't give a fuck.
No. I'm just saying, like it doesn't.
does he lose his black card over it?
Yes, he does, because he's
Take it.
trying to make a defense for him.
Take it.
I'm not. I will.
Esteban is taking that black card. I'm taking Stacey Dash's. She doesn't deserve it. I'm taking it.
I like how you jump on everybody. Yeah. Okay. No.
Listen, I mean, Bill Cosby isn't a bad answer. That's for damn sure. But that damn Stacey Dash, goofy ass. I'm taking it from her.
And I used to have such a crush on her in a fucking.
Didn't we all?
Yeah,
Didn't we all kind of love Dion? Didn't
I
we?
love me Dion.
She had cute ass outfits. And her and Murray. they were
I'm
cute.
a dorky motherfucker, and I still thought you're like in the fucking movie Clueless. Like you're way too hot for that guy.
Way too hot for her.
Yeah.
And look
And
at you.
I would be the fucking Donald Faison, which during Scrubs,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Donald Faison. Esteban.
JD.
Yep.
Kirk and JD and
Yeah.
JD. Yay. Oh, don't even give me
Well-
started on Scrubs quotes. I can go all night. Don't even get. I love Scrubs.
Which is crazy.
It's guy love between.
A lot of time, yeah. There's
guys.
been times we're just talking. Are you guys gay? We're not gay. We haven't talked to each other.
Dialogue.
We just go,
It's
go, go, go,
dialogue.
go, get all that shit out. That's how, you know what I mean.
So some of the distance learning will be at Mania, and let's see, some are going to Mania. Some of us are going to host from hosting Fem State Comic Con, and he says Ray from our crew is on the FTR live podcast recording tonight.
Okay.
Shout out.
We're going Saturday. If we want to do anything together, Sunday's the best because you and I are going.
I'll be there Sunday, yeah.
So
That's what's up.
I've also fucking not what's up. I can't think of what culture is gonna be there, and I kind of want to figure
Gem State. He says Gem State. We're going to Idaho. Idaho, Idaho, I'm the hoe.
Ooh, throwback.
He accepted it.
That's a retro joke.
You definitely were.
Ooh.
I was.
I've been your friend for years. You definitely were
Oh,
going
I
on.
was.
changed man.
Especially that one Comic-Con.
Woo! And it was a poison ivy.
It was a poison ivy.
Oh wow. Touching on all the parts this evening. I see. Okay.
Right now, poison ivy salt.
Single team. Andres, how many topics we have left?
One.
Let's do it.
We have spoiler warning. So here it is.
Spoiler warning. Spoilers.
We're going to be talking about Mandalorian. So it's going to be the latest episode. So if you haven't watched, go away. Thank you for listening. We love you.
751.
Appreciate the views.
Yeah.
That episode.
You guys are up.
That episode. Action
Yeah.
packed. Action packed. I had to wear the ears. They're not made for ears, but I had to get my Mandalorian energy going because that episode is exactly what I expect from Mandalorians. That's what I want to see. All
That was dope. That episode was
all the mysticism of the people is beautiful, but seeing all of them in action. Yes.
that was.
I want that
oh my-
fucking hammer. That hammer was
Right?
fucking dope.
from the Armored. Yeah.
She chucked the hammer, just chucked it. Whack.
Oh,
Man, you know how strong you gotta be to chuck a hammer like that?
Yeah. Distance Nerding saying season 3, episode 5, the Foundling.
foundling.
Foundling, sorry, the Foundling.
We're
That
on
dude.
the
Yeah.
last episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the way that it was all like, you know, it just went full circle, you know, with the High Magistry, you know, things like that, where he's just like, yeah, I'll give, like, after the Mandalorians ended up saving, you know, Navarro, he's just like, I'll give you from here to here, this is your guys' land, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
The mere fact, and also when what's his name, Paz Vizsla, he tells Bo-Katan, oh, the Armored wants to see you, and I'm like, oh fuck, what's gonna happen now?
I was
What's
like, she's
gonna
about to make her the leader. I was like, she's about to get the crown. She's about to be chosen as the leader.
Dude, the
Well,
fact
what
that
was-
she was the fact
Oh,
that
go ahead,
she
go
was
ahead.
bummed out. I'm the queen of nothing. And then all of a sudden there's a fucking whole troop, and now she has land. And I was like, she ain't taking off that fucking helmet, bro. Like,
No way, she's sticking
you
around.
met her at the fucking greatest time. And then I didn't realize everybody's caught up. I'm not even worried about the audience. I'm worried about you guys.
No, we're all
Yeah,
caught up.
yeah.
Okay. She saw the iconic figure,
Mythosaur.
the animal,
Yeah, the Mythosaur?
we're gonna call it.
Yes.
And someone else did not. It's crazy. I hope it's not a bad thing. I hope it's not I only want to become ruler. I hope it's not a fucking weird whatever thing. Because it feels the fact that she didn't take it off until it was like said to, especially because she didn't believe in that at all. Like once we got out of the fucking water, that helmet should have came off, but
right?
she did not.
She was
Right.
in it as soon as she touched the water.
Right. And I'll take you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Following
Then something
everything
didn't
they
reach
said.
you. We all know. Yeah.
Mhm. Andres, what do you
Great
think?
episode 2. Also, because my job is to lead you away, but at the same time, like I'm gonna come back and save everybody. Like, just very. They found a way for everybody to be heroes and still
Mhm.
make like what do we fucking even call him? Mando? I guess Mando still is like the main guy.
You call him by his name. Everybody's using his name now. Everybody's
you call
calling him
Din.
Din.
And
Din Djarin. Everyone's
Din Djarin?
calling him that.
I didn't even catch that. I've been calling him Mando this whole time.
In this season, they've been using his birth name.
Didn't even catch that. 2 R5, like all these little fucking R2 looks exactly the same except for fucking green, but he's like
R5,
you know what I mean? Like the little probe that goes through. Everything was fucking amazing.
Yep.
And it gave me that fucking idea when I fucking put on our chat, like when they all landed and they did my back and we're all going forward. Call of Duty Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Right? Like it was like absolutely perfect. If they could figure out like the Battlefront people and the Call of Duty people just work on one game for one fucking whatever, be brilliant.
So Distance Nerding.
And it would be kind of like
here,
the Bad Batch, but for the Mandalorians.
Yeah. Distance Nerding saying on here, and they're referencing the Armored, saying that she went Thor on a pirate.
Yep.
And then they also said the rumor was that the pirates were going to be the buddies on the Star Wars Skeleton Crew show, and then they're saying I guess not because of what ended up happening at the end of the episode.
They don't exist.
Yeah. Let's see. They also said Bo-Katan, she's holding all the wild cards. She knows where the Darksaber is. She's the one that knows about the Mythosaur. There are 2 pieces of Mandalorian lore that are iconic to bringing Mandalorians together. Let's see. They said also she had a come to Jesus moment in the other episode, but she's now proving her worth to the children of the Watch. Let's see. Distance Nerding's on fire right now. Remember, she's the one that has the most combat experience as well. R4 is the drone. R4 is that drone camera Bluetooth. Damn.
Just going in on that.
Drone.
Not to mention she comes from a royal bloodline already.
Yep. I appreciate that Distance Nerding realizes all of that because the internet is only talking about how fucking Bo-Katan walks in her fucking suit. That's hot, right? It's hot. It's just so hot, right? It's so hot the way she walks. Oh, she's a fucking woman? Yeah, no, it's super hot, bro.
Damn. Zinging on him.
Damn.
Andres, what do you think?
You're gonna have to skip me. I haven't caught up. You're fine.
We spoiled it so bad.
No. You're getting good. You guys did not ruin anything.
Okay, good. Luis?
Keep it short and sweet. It is I'm
Like
seeing vibes of the rise of the New Order.
It's
Say a little more.
That's the chick with the fucking Elvis haircut, right? Like clearly she's creating something.
So the Empire's done.
Everything that's being like, this is what's happening. This has got like she's like, oh, that didn't happen. Like talking to fucking Tim Meadows, like
right as you see the pilot of the X-Wing is like, oh, these people need help, and it's just you see there's some darkness happening. What? A politician with ulterior motives? Say more. But it's like they're putting out that vibe, and especially because this series takes place in between Force Awakens and Return of the Jedi. I'm like, oh, okay, so fine. Like up until this point, it's kind of been stagnant. Like it's just kind of been staying within that time frame, but it looks like it's starting to make that It's
What was the
starting to
point of
connect that bridge.
The woman that's clearly like the bad, like whatever
Clearly the villain, yeah.
guy that came in like, hey, we're the same. I'm gonna be besties with you. Like,
Study.
I didn't get that whole fucking
She
like.
wanted the device, right? She wanted whatever they stole off.
Oh, so that was to get him to. Okay, yeah. That was one of the scientists. Okay. I saw it and they didn't see it. Okay.
Esteban, thoughts?
Love the show. One thing that we didn't spoil for you, Andres, there is a beautiful cameo from Rebels.
Yes.
Okay. You saw Rebels, right?
Some of it.
Yeah. Okay. So that one I'm not gonna, because when I saw it, I'm just like, thank the maker for that. But yeah, so when you get a chance, watch it. It was really good. But yes, that episode was fantastic, dude. It really was. Because when Mandalorian first started, it was they said it was 5 years after Return. Okay.
Mhm.
And then now Jon Favreau saying, well, Grogu spent at least 2 years with Luke, so then now we're looking at what, 7 years after Return that we're in currently right now. And The Force Awakens is supposed to take place, what, 30 years after Return? Something like that. Give or take.
Sure.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
I didn't do the math, sir.
I'm not a math person.
Not a mathematician, guy. Come on.
My math isn't mathin'.
It ain't math. Math ain't mathin'.
So I'm just I'm curious to see like how they're gonna put and put together, fill in that gap from Return to Force Awakens with yes, thank you, 5 years after Jedi. Yes. With the Ahsoka story and the Skeleton Crew and things like that. That's what I'm excited for. I want to see those gaps filled in.
What?
I want to see a live action Ezra. I want to see a live action Thrawn. You know what I mean?
That's the greatest thing, is we're all going somewhere, or these things are all created, and John Favreau has figured out, like, okay, well, here's an end point. Here's where we're at, and it's gonna, you know what I mean? Like, so fucking great. That motherfucker is fucking swingers. That motherfucker is fucking
He's so talented.
Fun facts about The Mandalorian. So
yes, I was going to say the same one. Go for it.
Oh, were you really?
I didn't want to spoil it for Andres, but I was like, I want to say it. Go for it.
Well, no, it may not be the same thing. So Favreau, he had a concept idea for The Mandalorian while he was working on editing The Lion King. So he was there 8 hours a day, but it didn't require all 8 hours of his attention. So he started drafting a script. And so because he was at Disney Studios and he essentially couldn't leave, he pitched it to someone there at the studio and they liked it. But even before they greenlit it, he got so hooked on the script that he had written that he wrote the first 3 episodes, which is usually unheard of. They usually just make the pilot, they greenlight it, and then they kind of get on it. But that's how it started. And if you want to hear him say it himself, it's on a podcast called Smartless, where he's being interviewed and he talks about it.
Shout out to Smartless. That wasn't the fact I was going to say. Oh, what I was going to say is that there's a really dope speech that happens in the show to motivate folks to go fight. And there's a big guy, he gets up, he's like, you saved my son and this, and why should I go fight? I watched my people die. And it turns out it's fucking Favreau in the suit doing that speech. I was just
shut up. That's Favreau?
It was Favreau, guys. He changed his voice. He did that.
That's dope.
I was like, he's just so damn talented. He's so talented. He really is.
He's so handsome too.
Handsome. I was thinking the same thing.
Turn my camera off so I can go pee.
Oh.
Yeah, please announce it to everybody.
No, we're coming up. We're coming up on our close.
Distance
seconds.
Coming up on our closing. But I got one last hot seat, and it's for Andres.
Yes.
Give us one nerdy opinion you have that would get you stabbed. One nerdy opinion that might get you stabbed.
I'm positive that I have something. I just can't think of it, and I'm sure that I said it on the show. And I'm sure I said it on the show.
It could have been all that anger you had for Zachary Levi in the last episode.
Yeah, you could go with that. Fuck
You
Zach
said,
Levi.
get vaccinated, you son of a bitch.
We can
All
go
right,
with that.
folks, that's our show. Thanks for joining us. Sorry, Ash dipped out to pee. He thought we should all know that. So glad you could join us this evening. Shout out to Distance Nerdy for chatting with us while we're online. And anybody else that was watching, don't be afraid to come back and please like, subscribe, enjoy. Have a good evening. Bye,
Toodles.
everybody.
Bye.
That's the wiggly screen. Has
That's
this, like,
it. He's tired. He ready to go to bed.
let the force be with you.
Whoa.
What a world. What a world. Shout out Mel Brooks.